Now at 5, Governor Walker is deciding on whether he'll sign a series of controversial lame duck bills. They were passed by the Republican majority state legislature to weaken the powers of Governor-elect Tony Evers and incoming Attorney General Josh Kaul, both Democrats. Pete Zervakis with the latest on a very busy week in state politics.
Governor-elect Tony Evers has urged outgoing Governor Scott Walker to not sign the controversial bills. Other Democrats today doing the same. State Rep Daniel Reamer thinks Republicans overreached when they voted to take duties from the incoming governor and attorney general and shift them to leaders in the Assembly and Senate. The GOP will maintain its majorities in both chambers next session, which could be full of gridlock.
But when you cripple the ability of the governor to do his job, and undermine the will of the voters, you make it incredibly difficult to work across the aisle.
Some Democrats and liberal groups have already floated the idea of a lawsuit if Walker signs the bills.
The state constitution gives every governor executive powers to run the executive branch.
Mordecai Lee, a political analyst and former Assembly Democrat, thinks they may have a case, although he's skeptical a conservative majority on the state Supreme Court would toss out the policies. The conservative-leaning Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty thinks they shouldn't.
I don't think that the administrative law reforms can be successfully challenged.
President and General Counsel Rick Essenberg says the bills passed this week do a good job of balancing out the powers of state government.
I think there's a lot of good government reforms in here.
Governor Walker's office says there's no timeline for when he could sign the bills, but people from both sides of the political aisle say they do expect him to do so.